familiar.
Hey yo, hey yo, hey yo. We back at it. We back at it, baby. I know it's been a minute, you know what I'm saying? And I apologize. I'm sorry. But I was going through some things. No, I'm just playing. I just, you know what I'm saying, was off scene, but I'm back on scene. So, I already did a mini breakdown, a short breakdown, but I ain't feel like that was in depth enough. The people that say, you know what I'm saying, my job, they get a way better breakdown than that. So I'm gonna make sure that I share this information the right way. So what are you talking about, Dre? What are you talking about? Well, first off, welcome to Unlucky Lane. Thank you for visiting. I appreciate you for stopping by. This is my channel where I talk my stuff. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes I, do it in song form. Sometimes I be sitting here, you know what I'm saying, just joshing around with you guys, Sometimes I post little cool videos. You know what I'm saying? I do lots. But the point of this video in particular is to shed light on the new Florida cannabis law. Or, I guess it's a law. I don't know what they did, but they did something. And now there's a new rule that's about to, you know what I'm saying, go into effect. Basically, this rule is one that will change some things up for some people as far as cannabis is concerned. Well, as far as flower is concerned, flower is going to be the buds, you know what I'm saying, like actual cannabis, not something that's been refined and put in a vape cartridge or put into a tincture or put into a capsule or gummies or chocolate or, you know what I'm saying, a concentrate. It's nothing like that. It's the actual stuff. That's what Florida chose to mess with, flower. So what Florida has decided to do is to prevent you from buying more than 2.5 ounces in any 35-day period. I want you to remember that phrase because that's really the only one that pays. That's really the only one that matters. People will tell you different stuff that they done interpreted from this confusing behind email that Florida done sent to everybody, but they done misinterpreted. I got, you know what I'm saying, juice for you right now. So basically, you have a stationary time period, or you have had, a stationary time period in Florida in relation to your cannabis allotment, your flower allotment. Everybody in Florida is topped out at 2.5 ounces per 35-day period. This 35-day period, you know what I'm saying, is kept track of on a website, a registry that the state has started. And that is where we as dispensary associates will take away measurements of flower, you know what I'm saying, as you come and purchase them. 2.5 ounces every 35 days is what they give you. Now, this 35-day period has been stationary. That just means that from this date to that date, you got 2.5 ounces. After that date passes and the next day comes, you got 2.5 more ounces, as long as you've handled your business with the state as far as your card is concerned and your doctor as far as your recommendation is concerned. So that is not changing. That will still be in place. That will still be there. What is changing, what they are doing differently, is they are introducing a rolling clock. So I've been talking about a stationary time period, right? What Florida is introducing is a rolling clock. So basically, every time you buy any amount of cannabis, whether it's a pre-roll, whether it's an ounce, whether you clearing out your recommendation, it don't matter. Any amount of cannabis that you buy, flower, that you buy, you will not be able to buy that same amount again until 35 days have passed. That's what the rolling clock accomplishes. So every time that you buy, you start over as far as that 35-day period is concerned, at least in relation to the amount that you bought that time. You will not, in essence, get that ounce back until 35 days have passed. Now, this will still be in addition to the stationary clock, because that's what the doctors go by. They set you up for 210 days. That's going to represent 3 70-day periods. That would also represent 6 35-day periods. That's how the doctors operate. So that'll still be there. You'll still get your 2.5 ounces every 35 days. But now, Florida thinks that they figured out a way to determine how much you've bought during any 35-day period, and to prevent you from exceeding 2.5 ounces during any 35-day period. They are not taking anything from you. They are not giving anything to you. They are complicating things for you. That is all they're doing. Because why? Because Florida sucks. Yeah, they suck. There's plenty of other stuff that they could be worried about with cannabis. Like how trash it is in Florida. Or how the top company that's making money in Florida, the people that's involved with it have all been thrown in jail, or is under investigation, or is probably about to begin trial soon. No, instead they choose to make it to where you cannot have more than 2.5 ounces in any 35-day period. This is what they chose to spend time legislating. But I'm supposed to believe that this shit is really for the benefit of the people. That they was just doing what we wanted them to do when they introduced cannabis. No, fuck no. That ain't what this is. Excuse my French. But we ain't even got to do all that. Basically, you know what I'm saying? I just wanted to make sure everybody had an understanding of what's going on with the new Florida law. So there's been a stationary time period. You get 2.5 ounces from this day to that day. Not changing. They're introducing a rolling clock that starts over every time you make a new purchase, preventing you from buying that amount that you bought that time again for 35 days, which only complicates things. And we will see how it ends up working, because the last time they tried this shit, it went really quickly. And I mean really quickly. So we'll see. We'll see. But that's all I got for now. I love you guys. But for right now, I'm going to need for you to get your damn ass off my porch. Get off my porch. We out.